Hey, you guys. We wanted to come on here and introduce ourselves as the faces behind your landlord resource. I'm Stacie.
And I'm Kevin. We're from the San Francisco Bay Area, born and raised, been here all our lives, most of our family's here. We're huge sports fans, especially our Giants and 49ers. And a little bit about ourselves, we love to travel any chance we can internationally. Well, not now, obviously, but one of our next trips we want to plan is a road trip across country. That would be great. I'm really into photography, and that's what I really love to do when we travel. And Stacie is one of the best cooks, or I'd say chefs,
Home
I
chef.
know.
Home
Yeah,
chef.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I do enjoy doing that. Kevin and I both have over 25 years of real estate experience. We both have our license in California. He was more on the sales side with being a transaction coordinator, and I was a little bit more on the side of property management and development.
And even before I came and joined the family company with Stacie, I didn't have a lot of property management, well, actually none experience. She's been a great teacher and from learning on the job also. But I had friends that had a lot of property, especially up in the city, and would take care of it. And a lot of times you just hear about the horror stories, and I guess, landlords and like to share, kind of one up themselves, what would happen. But getting into doing it ourselves, we've really been fortunate with the tenants we have. And a lot of it turns out it's not luck. It's the procedures you have in place before problems can occur. The best thing to how to handle a problem is to have the procedures that don't allow those problems to rise up as much.
Yeah, and basically what it came down to is we also had a lot of friends who were interested in purchasing homes for investment, or maybe they were moving out of the area and they wanted to rent their homes here. And we kind of had a lot of the same questions over and over again, like how do you place a tenant, and how do you know that they're going to be good and they're going to take care and respect your property and they're going to pay their rent on time. And we know what we need for our property. And I can't necessarily tell other people what they need. I can tell them how they can find out what they need, and I can guide them on that. But that's kind of a long, drawn out thing. It's not something I can just have a 15 or a 20-minute conversation with someone about.
And a lot of the stuff we do now, where we look, and in the future, we're actually trying to put together a course with the answers to a lot of these questions that can help not just our friends, but a lot of people out there. Because a lot of the things that we do that we just think are, common sense, calling references, checking up on those type of things, a lot of people just weren't doing. So we wanted to put something together that could help landlords or property management manage their own property.
And we're not here to knock property managers at all, because that's what we do too. So if there's anything, we also feel that education is important, and you should educate yourself as a landlord, and you should know what you should be looking for in your property manager. And remember that as a property owner, when it comes down to a system of being in the courts or any kind of legal issues, it doesn't go to the property manager, it goes to you, the owner. So you need to have the utmost trust in that property manager.
And what we're kind of designing this for are people with properties maybe 10 units or less.
Newbies.
Yeah, exactly. So if you'll have the choice, if you want to manage your property, you're not going to be afraid. We can give you the education to do that if you want. If you want to
build
have
your confidence.
Yeah, and if you want to have a property management team doing it, great. But don't do it just because you don't think you can. Because hey, if we can,
if we can do it,
you can do it too. So that's kind of what we're up to in the near future.
We just want to take the fear out of it for you. So,
and in the meantime, we're going to have on Instagram or the various social networks, we're going to have tips and stuff that we learn along the way, because we're still learning. We're don't have all the answers. Don't want to educate everybody. It's a continual learning process.
Yeah. So, we hope you come along for the ride, and that's who we are.
Great. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Bye.